Cora Jade is here.
Kendo stick in hand, ready for a fight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, the NXT Women's Champion, Cora Jade.
Cora Jade has called herself the savior of the women's division.
Look, Jade isn't here to play games and make friends. She's here to face the best of the best and take them down.
She certainly doesn't suffer from a lack of confidence.
Cora Jade's a woman who says if you never go too far, you'll never go far enough in life.
Cora certainly loves to go too far. Oof, it's about to get hot in here.
No, compose yourself, Saxton.
From Miami, Florida.
What, towel?
A proud Cuban with a spicy attitude.
And MMA skills to match. Don't you dare make the mistake of judging Lola Vice by her size. Lola Vice brimming with confidence.
She certainly has this crowd's attention. And this one's official with a resident mean girl, Cora Jade. Jade cares about herself and finding the fastest ways to victory.
Cora's always 2 steps ahead of her opponent. But put some respect on her name, Cole. We're witnessing the savior of women's wrestling.
The savior? Jade specializes in jumping opponents from behind and stabbing people in the back. We're all grateful Jade's here.
And Lola Vice is across the ring looking to prove once again that her fists don't lie.
Vice has made it clear she believes she's the greatest WWE superstar to come from the world of mixed martial arts. And she's willing to do whatever it takes to prove that. And just for the uninitiated, whatever it takes usually means knocking out her opponent. Oh, what a knee strike. Schoolboy, nope, rolls through.
A super kick. Lola's been on the receiving end for a bit now.
Vice needs to find the best play in her playbook now. And into the collar and elbow.
Disrespectful shot there.
Jade saw that coming.
Vicious knee. Schoolboy, nope, rolls through. Super kick.
Turned it around with a reversal.
Earth-shaking power slam.
Oh! Vicious forearm right to the skull.
And she anticipated what was coming.
We've seen emotions get the better of Cora Jade from time to time. Corey, how can she keep those in check here tonight?
Oh, I know it's not going to be easy for Jade, but she's got to take a step back and breathe. If she's able to do that here, she should be able to gain the edge.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam.
There's a snapmare.
And a basement drop kick.
Line.
Destructive use of the knee. She had that scouted.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
There's a snapmare.
And a basement drop kick. Jade is wasting no motion.
Cora Jade obviously taking my advice in this one, taking a breath and keeping calm. Snap suplex.
Jade is heading up top.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God, what a move. Oh. Ow. Foot meet back. These attacks taking their toll on her a little.
Up and over.
Sliced bread.
Here it is.
Now the pin. And she fights it off.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on. Lola isn't looking good as she stirs back up.
Cora Jade with
Jade!
Will that overtake Lola?
And straight into the pin attempt.
2. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, Cora Jade.
And Cora Jade seems more than pleased with this win.
Jade did everything she needed to do to get her arm raised. You gotta love it.
With those tactics, I don't even like it. Here comes a very, very mysterious superstar.
Now, you say mysterious, I say bizarre and unstable.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, the NXT Women's North American Champion, Tatum Paxley.
Tatum Paxley had a bit of a rough start. She was rejected by Diamond Mine and then took a strange turn.
Known to have various fixations, whether it's on championship gold or certain superstars, or her doll collection.
Yeah, she's not beating the strange allegations. What is she doing?
It's all part of the total slightly off-kilter package, Corey.
I'd say she's more than just slightly off-kilter, Saxton. This woman may need to be committed.
Only thing Paxley's committed to is the quest to be the best in WWE.
Uh-oh. Wendy Chu's awake and ready to terrorize WWE.
And her opponent from Chinatown, New York, Wendy Chu.
You know, Wendy Chu used to be full of sweet dreams. Now Wendy Chu is a walking nightmare.
Yeah, there's definitely something about her dark, twisted energy that's emerged recently. One thing I know for sure is I would not start a pillow fight with Wendy Chu.
When it comes to Wendy Chu, nap time is over.
Chu really has an affinity for unnerving her competition. She downright loves disturbing them.
Is it safe to say that Wendy Chu will have Saxton clutching his pillow extra tight tonight?
Yes. Look how creepy she is.
And right now in the ring, we have the sleepy psycho, Wendy Chu. Chu has no remorse, no compassion, and a creepy feeling follows her wherever she goes.
This is certainly not the Wendy Chu we saw in her early days in NXT. Wendy Chu's made it clear that she wants the future to be dark for everyone.
Just seeing Wendy Chu walk is scary, Corey. She has to be possessed. She growls at her opponents. We're surrounded by an overpowering evil.
And then we have the spirited Tatum Paxley, once again looking to prove herself.
Yeah, Saxton, spirited. That's one way to describe Tatum and her intensity both in and out of the ring. Tatum doesn't like being overlooked or ignored, so you can bet that tonight she's going to do what she has to do in order to stand out and be noticed.
What a suplex.
Counter right when it was needed.
Locking up. Showing strength here, driving them into the ropes.
Oh, God.
Neck breaker.
Wow, what impact.
Look at this. Hair pull mat slam.
And Tatum Paxley is firmly in command.
Now we have to see how tough Wendy truly can be. Snap suplex.
Set up for the Russian leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Scoop slam sets things up.
Corey, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to try and get into Wendy Chu's headspace for a second here. What do you think Wendy's strategy is in this one? What tricks does she have up her pillowcase?
Yeah, I'm not even going to begin to try and rationalize Wendy's mindset here, Cole. I will say, though, I'm not exactly opposed to this more aggressive side of Wendy. So she should just keep doing whatever she's doing. Preferably far away from us, because it's definitely something that's working.
Wendy is unable to stop any attack.
This is Tatum looking at her best.
It's hard to replicate the passion that's displayed here in NXT.
Such hunger and talent on the black and gold brand. You know you're in for a good match.
MCL and ACL could have major damage.
From the top. Oh, elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow. Oof. Foot to the belly.
And Tatum Paxley is firmly in command.
Now we have to see how tough Wendy truly can be.
And now placed in the corner.
Cross body in the corner.
Boom.
Oh, a neck breaker. There's no way she can continue on for much longer.
Yeah, she has seen better days. Today, not one of them.
Kick to the abdomen.
Running drop kick on the money. There's more to come.
Going down low, basement style. Boom.
Wendy is unable to stop any attack.
This is Tatum looking at her best.
Corkscrew senton.
Turning it into a pin for the win. And it's all over. Tatum Paxley gets it done.
Here is your winner, Tatum Paxley.
This was not the showing Wendy Chu had hoped for.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.
Here comes a collection of shooting stars with unlimited potential.
There's no stopping the metaphor.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, the Tag Team Champions, Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend, Meta-Four.
Can't take your eyes off any member of Meta-Four. They always make sure you take notice.
Now, each member talks a big game, but they also back it up inside the ring. You can't look past the Meta-Four. You can't keep them down, and you can't keep them out.
Technical mastery, powerhouse ability, craftiness, resilience. Each member adds something great to the mix.
Along with the intangibles that make them 4 in a million.
Here comes a real menace in the women's division, Jacy Jayne.
And their opponents, first from Tampa, Florida, Jacy Jayne.
Jacy Jayne only looks out for herself. In fact, she proved it by viciously betraying past allies.
Not making any new friends around here. She thinks she's on a completely different level.
Jacy Jayne at one time used to be toxic. Now she's fatal.
And now she believes it's her time to rule the ring. A good old girl who now has a fatal influence.
And from Chelsea, Michigan, Fallon Henley.
Fallon's been a huge disruptor in the women's division for the simple fact that she won't be intimidated.
There's nothing mysterious about Fallon Henley. Tons of attitude, and she comes at you full force.
One of Fallon's favorite hobbies is to call people out. It's going to get rough around here.
Meta-Four out here looking to show just why the spotlight belongs on them.
Yeah, you can call them cocky, but I think Meta-Four has more than earned the right to be as confident in their abilities and talent as they are. They will talk the big game, and as we constantly see, they're not afraid to back it up when the time comes.
And that time has once again come here in this one. Meta-Four ready to prove themselves yet again.
And then we have the accomplished team of Fatal Influence staring them down from the other side of the ring.
Since joining forces, these women have seemed unstoppable, accomplished in their own right. This formation has seen them become even more dominant in the ring. At this point, I don't think anything is going to be able to prevent Fatal Influence from reaching the top. She continues to fight off her opponent. And the DDT.
And Jayne reverses it. And an answer from her.
These two showing how well they know each other.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull net slam.
Got the leg.
Oh, an elbow drop. We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match. Oh, God, face first.
Kick to the back.
She dodges out of the way.
Tags in here.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief. Going for the ride.
The following slam.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
Oh, flapjack. God,
first. Outright presentation of power there. That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
What a disorienting attack. The equilibrium all out of whack. Definitely not something you want to deal with at a time like this.
Oh, by the hair, whipped across the ring.
That ain't right. Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
Beautiful suplex. Fallon Henley couldn't find a way out of that maneuver.
Solid results on that one for Legend. Oh, the swift takedown.
Fallon Henley has lost any sense of command in this one.
This can't be how Fallon envisioned tonight going.
Henley.
Oh, look at this. Getting the shoulder up before two.
Staying in this one.
Oh, and a forearm smash. Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Vicious attack. They outlaw that move from other sports for a reason. She makes the tag. Knee smashes right to the spine.
And a reverse DDT to follow.
And she slides her back to the mat.
Full Nelson applied.
Sit out, full Nelson face buster. She got put to the test there.
Whipped over in a snap suplex.
Arm cinched. Look at these vicious kicks to the jaw.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Slam! What impact.
Jackson launching attacks left and right.
This relentlessness is Jackson's trademark.
Drop kick. Jumping cutter.
Cashing in on that effort. JC's in big jeopardy here. Chikara's got a hold of her.
A sit-out mat slam. What impact.
Oh, man. Jackson landed that perfectly.
And that's it. Scores the win for the team.
Here are your winners, Chikara Jackson and Last Legend, Meta 4.
And these two really do make the perfect pair.
These two looking like a force to be reckoned with in the women's tag team division.
From Nitro Girl, the manager, to one of the best competitors in women's division history.
Just as lethal as she is lovely.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Thea Hale from Baltimore, Maryland, Stacy Keibler.
Started her career as a WCW Nitro Girl before becoming one of the most beloved divas.
Stacy's got legs meant for dancing and kicking people's heads off. Stacy Keibler, a lifelong sports entertainment fan, got to live out her dreams in the ring.
And let's not forget, Stacy Keibler has inspired many others to do the same. A tough lady and a real lioness.
And her opponent, accompanied by Ava Moreno from Los Angeles, California, Nikita Lyons.
Nikita is unapologetic both in and out of the ring.
She's all about taking what she wants, and who's going to stop her?
Here we go with Stacy Keibler, ready for action. From Nitro Girl to Diva, Stacy has never been one to be complacent. There's a fierceness in this young lady that we'll surely see here tonight.
And then we have the fierce Nikita Lyons, looking to show off her power and striking ability in this one.
Lyons doesn't play it safe, guys. She doesn't hold back. This match could be explosive.
You establish dominance.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Michinoku driver, wow!
As the leg trap, fisherman suplex.
Stacy gets her back.
Running clothesline.
Look at this, just stop after stop after stop. You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Corey, Nikita Lyons is a pretty complex opponent to face in the ring. What do you think is the best approach here?
I would say keeping your distance is the wisest course of action. Putting enough space between you and Nikita will limit her ability to release those absolutely punishing kicks of hers. Oh, brutal miscalculation. Go behind.
German 9!
Side slam. And Stacy's craftiness not exactly doing the trick this time around.
Yeah, and you can see the aggression growing with Lyons.
And that was a rough landing from that toss.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window. And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Well, this matchup has been pretty even so far. Both down. Collision, middle of the ring.
Wait, hold on. What is happening here? These two can't be inside the ring.
Tempers have obviously gotten out of control.
Good job, referee. And you too.
I love being on the black and gold brand. Such exciting talent here.
You know it holds a special place in my heart, Cole.
Now, maybe we can focus on this match.
The referee does their job and removes the ringside distractions.
Great call, ref. Clinching their opponent, and look at these.
And a series of vicious knee strikes to the body.
Just going all out with every blow.
Lethal kick. She goes for the cover.
Kick out. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
She's been slowed down yet again.
This could be fatigue. Finally, truly.
What's she planning for Stacy? And Lyons with a
Cover!
Two. It's over. Nikita Lyons with the victory.
Here is your winner, Nikita Lyons.
In the end, that intense brawl earlier didn't take away their will to win, and they are victorious.
Well, one thing's for certain. We know who had more fight in them at the end of the day.
Yeah, you have to dig deep to overcome that kind of opposition. Miss Parker looking to turn some heads tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Port St. Lucie, Florida, Jada Parker.
Well, she's clearly appreciated by the WWE Universe, but still has a bad attitude.
It's because the chip on Jada's shoulder is part of what makes her so dangerous. Jada Parker's not the type to sit around and wait for opportunities. She'll snatch opportunity every single time.
In her mind, it's her time. Surfs up, it's Sol Ruca.
And her opponent from Honolulu, Hawaii,
Sol Ruca has plenty of skill, but she may be a bit too fun-loving at times.
Oh, believe me, Corey, Ruca is serious when the bell rings.
Sol Ruca is just fun to watch. She's so positive, has a great work ethic.
Destined for great things here. Sol Ruca taking a break from the beach to compete here tonight.
She has such a positive, bright personality. It really translates into the effort Sol puts into each and every one of her matches.
And I think Sol is going to put her best effort in tonight.
Then there's Jada Parker, an athletic and confident superstar with an aggressive nature inside the ring. Getting on her bad side is a big mistake.
But it seems to be all too easy to make an enemy of the vindictive Jada Parker. I don't think she knows the meaning of play nice with others.
German suplex.
Backbreaker delivered, and that'll have you walking funny. Neckbreaker.
Momentum on the side of Parker.
And Jada cannot be stopped right now.
Set up for the inside Russian leg sweep. Look at this. Snap suplex. And Sol getting some pushback there.
That type of physicality earning Parker the advantage.
There's no denying the kind of drive Sol Ruca has. You really can't keep this young woman down or count her out.
No, that's true, but you might be able to catch her off guard. As driven as Sol is, she still has that inexperience factor working against her. Sol has a tendency to get caught up in the moment and take her eyes off the action, leaving herself open and vulnerable.
From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Did you guys feel the rumble from that impact? And Ruca can't find an answer for these attacks.
Well, Sol took her eye off the ball, left herself vulnerable, and now she's struggling to find an answer to any of this offense.
Went for the springboard and missed.
She's being prepped for something.
Check your face after that one. All measured up. Drop kick to the back.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
This late in the match, though, I don't know what else you'd expect.
With a counter power slam. What's Ruca thinking here? From the top.
Oh, way out. That's a big mistake.
Boom. Ooh. What a kick. Bam.
Able to evade the clothesline, looking for a pinning combination. Shoulders are down.
Counters. Cover. She gets the shoulder up.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable. Dominating shoulder tackle.
It reversed it.
Ooh. Stiff kick.
Ruka's shoulders are down. This might do it. Barely kicks out.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Duck the clothesline. Turn around. Penny combination here. What a move. And she breaks the count.
This match continues on. Only timed offense there.
Shoulder right to the knee. This is going to the absolute limits.
Yeah, she is really looking out of sorts here.
Hung out to dry. And Parker is really putting the pressure on.
A full court press being applied to Sol Ruca.
Kick gets caught. Oh, man, right on the jaw.
That'll ruin your day.
Just like that. She turned it around.
Jada Parker taunting her downed opponent. Here it comes.
And a reversal by Sol.
She's got her in her clutches. What a face buster.
Reversal on Ruka. Boom. Simple but effective leg drop.
Jada Parker taunting her downed opponent. Here it comes.
Parker put a stamp on this one.
Immediate cover after the impact. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Jada Parker.
And Sol Ruca was really hoping not to take the loss here.
Hard work and effort paid off big time for Jada Parker tonight.
And here we go. Wasted little time. The brawl's underway.
So much bad blood between both these teams, not even waiting for the bell to ring.
Well, the match is starting outside the ring.
All hell has broken loose.
The tensions between these competitors almost completely disrupted this match.
But now these superstars look ready for even more action.
It takes real toughness to climb into the ring after taking a few hits. It shows how much this match means to everyone involved.
No, I don't think that's a choice they should have had to have made in the first place. It's totally unfair. It could dramatically affect the final outcome of this contest.
Only time will tell.
Goodness, that looked bad.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. And now here's the cover. Makes the save, and they continue this match.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Oh, putting in the finishing touches. When you see a unit as aligned as they are, it's really incredible.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Getting tossed.
He's got him down to the pin here. Oh, somehow.
Showing his determination there with that kick out.
Chopped down with the axe handle.
Tag made.
Unique pinning combination.
And he breaks the count quickly.
So resilient.
Pretty drop kick. Spectacular athleticism.
Not only does the standing moonsault physically hurt, but it's got to bruise the ego too.
And into the corner he goes.
Flying shoulder block.
My goodness, that was that chemistry you cannot teach.
Down with the bulldog. Knee right on target.
And Hudson wasn't shown any mercy there.
Frazier looking real motivated in that exchange.
There's a tag.
A tag made. Double team coming. Basement drop kick.
And the exclamation point, Tope Atomiko.
The communication between these two is evident by that move.
Getting the fresh partner in here.
And here we go.
Ooh, that's going to leave a mark. Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the low road.
Able to capitalize on Chase's mistake.
Bicycle knee to the face.
Tag.
And retaliates with a counter.
Chase able to avert that.
Specifically targeting the leg. Deliberate attack with intentions of cutting down their base. He's able to reverse it.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
It's almost hard to believe that this epic rivalry began like any other, with jealousy and harsh words.
But from that seed has blossomed an all-time blood feud.
Yeah, and who could have predicted when all this began that they'd become bitter enemies, the likes of which we rarely see.
Ooh. Inverted face lock into an elbow drop.
Sliding into the cover, looking to end this.
Using the ropes for leverage, that's not right. Stops the ref count before 2.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here. Mushroom stomp combo.
That's going to hurt.
Might not know where exactly he is right now, and it's about to get worse.
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent. As the arm bars stretch in. Oh. Oh.
His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
Yeah, this tag team match has seen its fair share of tide changes, and it's not over yet.
That turns it around for Duke. The belly.
And he's ready to switch things up, tagging out.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
And into the turnbuckle he goes. Tag is good. There's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Double big back body drop. Oof.
Single leg drop kick caught him.
Front face lock applied. The final cut. Perfectly executed. Hurricanrana.
Unbelievable athleticism. Prying their opponent's arm out. Carefully measured double stomp.
Oh, submission move. Fujiwara.
Trying to find a way out. And he's out and delivers a knee.
Right on the arm. Fisherman suplex. It did not look like Axiom had a solution for that problem.
And Chase just unleashed a dissertation of disaster on his opponent.
Drop kick.
Catches a punch.
And Axiom got turned around there. Elbow. Picked up and being carried around now. Body slam.
Duke Hudson calling on the WWE Universe to fuel him.
Able to make the tag.
And boy, was it needed.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Neither one of these men are showing any signs of staying down.
Yeah, but it can't last much longer at this pace.
Oh, here we go. Inverted DDT. Spiked. Are we heading towards a countout?
I hope not.
Pin attempt by Duke. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
I can't believe it. He just won't go. As their opponent.
Crucifix bomb. Can that finish Nathan? And gets sent right into the corner.
Oh, strikes with the back elbow.
Measuring him now, lining it up. Axe handle from the middle rope.
We might be nearing the limits of this match.
These are the moments professionals train for. When you are at your breaking point.
Big boot.
What a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Stopped them in their tracks with a kick to the gut.
Back elbow smash, nothing fancy. Trying to find his feet. This does not look good for him.
Springboard drop kick. We're at a vital stage in this matchup, and this audience is fully aware of it.
Yeah, they know another turning point can come at any second, and that can be the instant that ends it all.
Ooh! Placing him in the corner. Oh, shoulders are down.
Is this the end?
No, he gets the shoulder up.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct. Uh-oh, monkey flip.
I love it.
Tagged in here.
Tags into the match. Power drop kick.
Suplex.
Lifted and completely helpless here. His body is showing the effects of this match.
I expect a tag soon here. Have to take the chance to get your win back deep into the match.
Back elbow. Did you see that?
Side effect. Look at the confidence from Frazier.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
And tag. He finally made it.
Russian leg sweep. Being placed in the corner here. Tag is made.
Brainbuster. And from the top rope, a frog splash.
That could put Duke down for good.
Cover, making the save there.
And makes the tag to their partner.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Nice takedown, stack for the pin.
And a kick out at two.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
Oh, what a right. Man, that's some attitude behind it.
In position and now muscling up their opponent.
Into a crucifix bomb.
Duke could seal things up. Oh, he makes the biggest save of the night.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
You can sense it. This crowd is on pins and needles.
The WWE Universe is ready to erupt. Are we close to the beginning of the end?
Placed into the corner.
Tag made. Gotta wonder what this duo has up their sleeves. Hoisted into a gory special into a flatliner. Nicely done.
That could be Frazier's demise. Cover. Big time win in this tag team match.
Here are your winners, Andre Chase and Duke Hudson. Chase University.
A celebration of victory in this match where some devious offensive action earlier on put them in control.
And I'm wondering if that attack earlier is going to have a lingering effect beyond just this match.
That's entirely possible. Lasting damage might have been incurred there.